Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, welcome. My name is Monica, and in today's video, I want to talk about all the fall vibe books that I want to read this year. Now let's just get a reality check. Some of these I will absolutely be reading, but good chances I will not be reading them all. And if I'm not reading them now, I'll probably push them over to next year. But let's just get into the books, because that's what you are definitely here for. So let's just get into the books. The first book I want to read is called Heathens by Nicole Farina. I haven't read this. So I think it was last year that I actually got the audiobook on a sale, and I totally forgot about it until I was going through my Audible library. I was like, oops. I was like, oh my gosh, I have a problem. But this is the book of Blackwell. I don't know if there's any sequels or anything yet, but this one is book 1 in Tales of the Weeping Hollow series. But the tagline for this is a forbidden, timeless, and haunting love story. I guess she was gone from her home for 24 years and she returns to Weeping Hollow. It's witches, it's magic, it's dark, and I heard it was really fantastic. So I wanted to read it last year. I didn't, but I would definitely want to get to it this year. And I am going to get to it because I downloaded it, so it's on my TBR in my head. Anyway, and then I need to read Soul of a Witch. I keep wanting to call it Son of a Witch. Don't ask why. I was trying to find this book for the life of me, and I couldn't find it because I kept typing Son of a Witch. Anyways, it's actually Soul of a Witch, and it's book 3 in the Souls trilogy by Harley LaRue. I've read the first one. We know how I feel about the storyline, and we definitely know how I feel about the heroine. I am about a third of the way through the second one again. Her Soul for Revenge, I think that's the name of it. This one is, and so far I'm actually kind of enjoying it. I think my issue with it is that all the characters are just, I'm not vibing with the characters. So I don't feel like any of these characters have any redeeming qualities in Her Soul for Revenge. But at least I like the heroine better than the heroine from Her Soul to Take. However, Soul of a Witch, not Son of a Witch. All right. Everly is the hero. And I guess Callum is one of the fallen gods, but I'm definitely going to be reading it either this month or next month because it's part of a read along that we're doing for Jess from Peace Love Book on her Patreon. So I'm absolutely going to be getting to this one for sure. I'm excited about this one more so than the one I'm reading now, but I hope I like it a lot. Another one I really want to read is A Lady of Rooksgrave Manor. This is by Catherine Moon. This one is a Why Choose monster romance, and I heard it was really good from people who have said this is a good place to go if you are getting new into Why Choose. I am not a Why Choose girly, but I heard this one was good enough that I should absolutely read it, and I definitely want to give it a try this year. So I don't really know more than that it's Why Choose. I love the cover. The cover has all the spooky vibes I'm looking for. So I'm excited for this one. But the next one I absolutely want to read is The House at Watch Hill. This is by Karen Marie Monning, and it's book 1 in a Watch Hill trilogy. This is coming out October 1st. It says a gripping, imaginative, seductive new series in which a young woman moves to Divinity, Louisiana to inherit a large fortune in a gothic mansion full of mysteries and ominous secrets. I was like, ooh, sign me up. That sounds so good. I'm not sure what the tags are. Okay, so here's the tags. It's fantasy, paranormal, romance, urban, fantasy, gothic, mystery, vampires. I'm sold. Paranormal romance, vampires, I'm sold. Speaking of vampires, I absolutely want to read The Vampire Knitting Club. This is book 1 in the Vampire Knitting Club series by, what's her name? Nancy Warren. I heard this is a cozy mystery that has vampires in it. I was like, oh, that sounds like fun because I'm getting into cozy mystery. So I think it sounds like a lot of fun. I heard it was really good. So she's trying to figure out who killed her granny, I think, but I absolutely want to read this one. Another one I really want to read is Bewitched by Sophie H. Morgan. I don't really know much other than okay, so it says All's fair in love and warlocks. 6 weeks ago, Leah Turner snuck into a witch high society masked ball and promised to abide by 2 rules. 1, don't draw attention to yourself. 2, don't talk to anyone. As a human, Leah took a huge risk by even attending and by talking to the enigmatic warlock who had her wanting to rip off her mask. But this Cinderella had to leave the ball before anyone discovered her secret. Gabriel Goodnight is everything a higher family warlock should be. Powerful, responsible, to a fault one might say. Still, before he can inherit his parents' business, he'll have to prove his merit to the board one final time by living among humans without his powers for 3 months. Ooh, he might not like that. When Gabriel walks into Leah's bar, she immediately recognizes him. But it's obvious he has no idea who she is, and he definitely doesn't know she knows about magic. This condescending, uptight man is hardly the Prince Charming she thought she knew, but that doesn't mean they can't have a little fun. So this sounds really cute. It's on Hoopla. I absolutely would like to try and get to it. Another one that I've heard a lot about is Love and Conspiracies by Mallory Marlowe. This one looks super cute. It says that the hardest thing for a paranormal conspiracy theorist and a web series producer to believe in is finding love in the swoony debut romantic comedy. So this one is contemporary, paranormal. This one sounds like a lot of fun. I think they're investigating ghosts or something. That is a great one to put in between like Son of a Witch and Hallowed Heathens and Lady of Rooksgrave Manor, because I can't read heavy ones all at the same time. It's a lot. The last one that I've heard nothing but great things about was Embers in the Snow by Anna Carvin. This is a fantasy romance. I love paranormal romances. I love vampires. That's all they had to tell me. I'm sold. I think Crystal from Crystal's Bookish Reads gave it like a 5 or 6 stars. Listen, I am all about a good book, and especially if it's a vampire book, especially around this time of year. So absolutely. Anyway, let me know if you are planning on reading any of these. If so, which ones? Or are you going to be reading anything else that I should be aware of? Please comment with all the recs down below. And if you made it this far in this video and you want to leave me an emoji, please leave me a ghost emoji, because I haven't done that yet. And until next time, my friends, happy reading. Bye.